You ready for the rumble? You do know there will be a massive rush for housing in less than 36 hours. Hi everyone, Mia here for Gramma Gamer's channel. So do you know what's going to happen in less than 36 hours? The patch we have all been waiting for. 4.1 is going to happen. The patch that a lot of players took the day off of work for, or school, called into work stating they were too sick to come into work. And those that cut school, hey, you should be in school, not in Final Fantasy XIV. I personally took the day off of work to get the house that I want for myself, and hopefully I'll be able to get one for my FC company. Speaking of housing, I'm standing here in the SHIROGANE housing area, and I've been standing out here for a while today, and I've watched lots of people coming and going. Some people, as you can see, are even standing on their plots of choice already. It's pretty empty and quiet now, but I'm telling you, for the last few hours today, people have been coming and going, and this plot that's back here behind me seems to be pretty popular because different people are coming and going. And this is going to be packed full of people. So, I'm wondering, have you picked out your plots that you're interested in? Always have a backup plan in case you do not get the exact plot you want. Have like 2 or 3 picked out already. See, there's people just running all over the place. Don't know where they're going, where they're coming from, but they just keep running around. Pretty sure they're checking out every place they can possibly check out and pick out their particular plots that they want. So, I've got questions to ask. Have you begun to purchase your housing furnishings? You do realize that the prices have started to increase on housing furnishings? I know. I bumped mine up a lot. I filled up all my retainers. I've got 5 retainers, so I have 100 housing different items on the market board, and I bumped up all my prices already. So, you might want to start buying your stuff so that when you get your house, you have some furniture. Nothing's worse than running into an empty house. I mean, how am I supposed to make some money if your house is empty? Come on, I gotta make money too. But let me explain some things that first-time buyers may not know about. Then I'll go over the basics of purchasing land again. If you buy a lot of land, you can easily lose it. Once the auto demolish goes back into effect, you can lose your land by 3 ways, or 3 different ways. The owner of the land must build on a house on it within 45 days, or you lose the land. Private landowners, the owner, not the tenant, because you can have tenants, but tenants don't count in this case. The owner has not entered the land within 45 days. So even if you're a tenant and the owner of the house has not entered the house in 45 days, you'll lose whatever you've put into that house. FC housing, if no member, not just the leader, but if no member at all has not entered the house for 45 days, it also is relinquished. Now, you can retrieve some of your gil back for the plot and your housing items. However, this will only be held by the caretaker for 35 days. After that, everything you put into the house is gone. So keep in mind these things when you go and sink a bunch of gil into, I mean, you're talking millions of gil into housing. Think about how much more you have to spend on it, as well as keep in mind apartments are cheaper and you won't lose them. Okay, so now let me go over the basics of purchasing land again. Find the plot you want. You know, there's a panic. You're rushing around. You finally find the plot you want. You click on the placard, then choose either purchase or the relocation options. Then you pay the price, and that's it. Now that you own a piece of land, you can breathe. Stop holding your breath. Take a few short breaths. Slow down your heart. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Walk around. Let out a few yells. You did it. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. You know the routine. You know you got it. You've got that house. Now, okay, now that you did that, let's breathe again. Breathe in, breathe out, you know. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now that you've calmed down a little, let's go to the next step. Putting a house on that piece of grass that you just spent your life savings on. For the first-time buyers, you will have to purchase the construction permit. This is the actual house. Those run from between a few 100,000 gil to a couple million gil, depending on the size plot you purchase. To do this, you must stand on the land itself and right-click. This will give you the several options, so just read through them. One of them will tell you to purchase the construction permit. I forget exactly what exactly they say, and then there's like the housing settings and things like that. So just read through them. But again, remember, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, because I know your heart is racing. I know that every single house I've ever bought, I'm like shaking, and then I realize I've been holding my breath until I finally get it, and then my heart is racing, and I'm like, yes, 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 I finally bought it. I finally got my house. I finally got the house that I want. So I know that feeling. So you need to slow down a little bit. And mistakes that people make is when they buy that construction permit, they just click on one. Don't do that. Walk around the housing area. Look around. See what's on the mist. See what's, if you're in the mist or in the goblet or SHIROGANE or in lavender beds, walk around the other houses, check them out. See what the houses are made of. They're wood, composite, and stone, I think. I think the third one is stone. But check them out. See which one you like the best. Then go back to your land and pick that permit, okay? Because otherwise, you're gonna just pick one randomly just to get a house up. Don't do that. Walk around, take your time. Because you've already got your land, so now you've got the land, you got the important part done, so now calm down, okay? So, after you can also purchase those permits. Here, I will show you. You can come over here. And if you go to housing exterior fixtures, okay, see all of these permits. There's not that many. I'm on the Diablo server. There's not all that many, but like for a medium house that's stone, it's 900,000. Okay, I forget what the actual medium permit is because I think I paid $1 million for mine, but I'm not sure. So that could be a deal. So I don't really remember the cost from way back when. Actually, it was, what, a year ago? That's too long. I'm old, remember? I'm old. I forget things really quickly. The cottage permit is 200,000. Okay? So, I mean, the difference, there's different prices for the permits, but these are the permits that you could buy. Check your permit off of your land and see how much the price is, and then you could come down here and see if it might be even cheaper. So you might check that out, okay? Oh, there's people. See, there's people been coming and going. Not quite sure what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing. They're picking out their plots that they want. And like I said, this one behind me, it's a large, and it's been really popular for like the last several hours. So, okay, let me continue. For the relocation, if you have a unique wall like the Carby or the Mughal walls, those will relocate with you. If you move from the goblet to the mist or lavender beds or all vice versa or whatever, you will end up with the same type of wall, wood, composite, stone. Okay, whatever you had over there, it's going to have the new style of the mist or the ward that you went to, or the area that you went to. So it won't look the same as what you had, but it will be made out of the same type of materials, wood, composite, stone. Okay. I'm not sure about the SHIROGANE area. I looked through and read stuff and really couldn't find whether or not they transfer as well, being it wood, composite, or stone. So I have no idea whether if you purchase land in Shirogane, if you will have to buy a new permit as well. Can't tell you, don't know. So I'm wondering how many people are going to stay up late or get up super early. I would really like to know what your plans are for 4.1. What are you going to do first? There are so much in this patch that everyone is going to be busy for a few days. Me personally, I'll be covering the housing rush, then the Hildy Quest, because I absolutely adore Hildy Quest. They're just way too fun. And whatever else trouble I can find myself getting into. I even took... What is this person doing? Don't know. Anyway. Anyway, that's it for me. There's a lot of people. There's more people coming around here. So everybody, take care and be safe out there. Hi everyone. I did some research and I found out more about the construction permits. The cottage permit is 450,000. The medium is 1 million gil, and a large permit is 3 million gil. And I'm not sure why I didn't check that before I did the video, but I'm sorry. I will get better at doing this, especially since I want to more specialize in housing. I hope every one of you sincerely gets the house that you want. I hope you have plenty of gil for the house that you want. I hope you buy all my stuff that's on the market board. But truly, I hope you really get the house that you've always wanted and you get the plot and everything. So for tonight, I will see you in the Shirogane Mad Rush. Take care and be safe out there.